Signing workflows does not need to be clunky, slow, or dependent on external tools. With Nutrient's digital signing task, you can collect secure, legally binding signatures directly inside your workflow. No extra platforms or third-party signing tools required. The digital signing task is a fully native drag-and-drop task type inside Nutrient that lets you route any document for signature using your existing process logic and user roles. You can authenticate signers with MFA email verification, send automated reminders, and handle complex approval flows all without leaving the platform. Let's walk through how to set it up. For a new process, you would drag and drop the digital signing task from the task list into your process in the correct sequence. For the sake of this demo, I already have this process created and configured. You'll also need to choose the document to be signed in this Office templating task. You can choose any document previously uploaded in your workflow. Here's the document that we're going to be using in this demo. If you don't map a document here, then the document admin will be asked to upload one when they open the task. Now let's look at the configuration for the digital signing task. You can configure it like any other task. For recipients, you can assign a task to a specific user, group, role, or set up dynamic assignments. Under Configure Task, you can also set up reminders and timeouts, and notifications for the signers. These notifications will be received via email during the signing process. Now let's run this rental agreement process and see how this task works. Here I'm just going to fill out an example rental agreement. I'll put myself as the landlord, and I'll put down a tenant as well. Now I'm at the landlord approval step. Here you can see that the landlord has the ability to review these files before approving or denying. This is using our Office templating feature in Nutrient Workflow. I'm going to go ahead and approve this document and submit it. Now we are at the digital signing task. The real power comes when configuring the signing experience. Let's start with configuring the task settings. You have the ability to customize the email notifications that the signers will receive, as well as setting reminders and timeouts. I'm going to add my contacts to this rental agreement. I'll add the internal signer, which is myself. You can also implement MFA email verification for external users. I'll go ahead and add an external contact, and I'll show how that email verification process looks when it's time to sign in the next step. After adding your contacts, you have the ability to put signers in different groups or leave them together. The main difference here is that if in the same group, all users in this group can sign the document at the same time. If the signers are in different groups, one group signs at a time in a sequence. In this rental agreement example, you may want the tenant to sign first before the landlord. In this case, you put the landlord in group 2. For this video, I'm going to keep both signers in one group to show how multiple people can sign in real time. Now that I have my signers, let's drag and drop these fields onto the document in the appropriate location. These can be placed anywhere on your document and can be put in more than one place at a time. I'll also drag and drop the digital signature watermark here. This feature enables secure, legally binding signatures on PDF documents. Digital signatures are legally binding in most jurisdictions, making them a valid replacement for wet ink signatures. With all of our fields in the correct place, I'm going to go ahead and submit this form. When it's time to sign, recipients will get an email with a secure link. Internal users are authenticated through their account. This is my internal email I received. I'm going to go ahead and open up this link. And you can see here that this document is ready for my signature under the landlord section. Here's what the MFA process looks like. As an external user, you'd get this initial email with a link to sign. After clicking the link, another email will be sent with a one-time code to access the document. This will guarantee that only authorized individuals will have access to sign these documents. You can see here as the external user, I have the option to sign in the tenant section. Let me put these side by side so I can show you what the real-time signing looks like. Here's my internal user signing, and here is my external user signing. You can see that as soon as I sign on one screen, it'll populate on the other screen in real time. I'll sign now as the tenant with the drawing feature, and you can see that it populated over here as soon as I was done signing. I'll go ahead and sign as the landlord, except this time I'm going to use the typing feature and insert my signature. And it populated over here as well. I'm going to finish both of these and then click submit. It's simple, secure, and works on desktop or mobile. After all eSign users completed their part, the document is digitally signed using Nutrien's API and saved securely within the workflow. Here's that digital signature watermark right here. We have the document in the request detail page, but you may also want to share it via email after the signing process is complete. You can do that automatically, and you'll see here in the flow view that there are email notifications set up in the workflow to send the signed document out to both external and internal signers before the process ends. It's important to note that you can see in the request detail page where a document is at in the process at any point in time. That way you are always up to date with where your document is at during the signing process. Everyone stays in the loop, and your process moves forward without delay. Nutrien's digital signing tasks bring signing into your workflows, so it's secure, scalable, and fully automated. No downloads, no redirects, no third-party tools. Ready to start using it? Reach out to your admin or connect with our support team to enable it in your workspace. If you are not a Nutrient customer, reach out to our team for a demo or try Nutrient for free for 14 days.